to another NXT programming tutorial. And today we will be covering our actually last lesson in basic programming. Today we are doing the sound block and the display block.
So to start off, we're going to find our display and sound block in the action tab or the common tab in the complex palette. So we're going to start off with sound. So we simply just drag sound down into the program here. And so here is the sound block. So we have action. We can play a sound file or we can play a sound tone. The sound tone is in the form of a keyboard, and the sound file, there's many different types of audio you can do. So for control here, we almost always keep it on play. We typically don't have to worry about stop. Volume, we like to keep it at 75 to 100. Repeat we almost never use because this means this loop, or it will loop for the remainder of the program regardless of whether you'd have a loop block in the program. So over here we can see we have the file tab. This is where we're going to choose what type of sound we want. So let's just choose hooray for now. And then we're going to select wait for completion.
So now we will go to the display block. So when we have the display block, it will allow you to display anything on the screen of the brick.
So when using the display block, what we have to do is first we have to set the display block up itself, but after we do this, in order for the display block to remain displaying something on the screen of the robot, we actually have to place a wait block too. So what we normally do is we'll set it for a time, and during a competition round, if we need to have the robot display something, we'll typically set it to 0.3 seconds. This will give us just enough time to see what's on the screen. So back to the display block. So our options are image, text, drawing, or reset. So we almost always use text during a competition setting. So for example, we'll just type in that we have to switch an attachment now.
Now, also, not only do we have text, sometimes as like benchmarks in testing programs, we have the wait block and we use an image. So like if the color sensor doesn't go the right way, we'll have it frown. Or if it goes the right way, we'll have it smile. Or just somewhere in between. Also, there's many others such as like skeleton 2, signal, sleeping, accept, and aim.
So what we typically do in our programs is we'd have a sound block followed by a display block. This would just give us a basic idea of what is going on with the robot during an advanced programming situation. For example, when the robot is trying to find a variable such as a line, this shows us how we can identify from possibly a distance what the robot is doing and understanding whether it's doing what it's supposed to or not.
So, as a final thing, you can also use a drawing. We don't typically use this. So what you do, you just come onto here, and you select your type, point, line, circle, and you can just really kind of put this somewhere and make a drawing. But I think that this will wrap up our tutorial. Thank you for taking our basic programming course.
And we'll see you back during advanced programming. Thank you.
Thank you. So, thank you.